It's January 1st, and I'm excited to share with you my recap of 2023, as well as my goals and focus going into 2024. I find it really helpful to look back over the previous year and figure out what worked and what didn't work. Think about the intentions and goals that I set at the beginning of last year, and then how I did, how that year actually ended up shaking out, and then use that information and knowledge that I've gained to take into the new year and kind of tweak and adjust what I'm doing to see how I can get closer to those goals that I'm setting. So let's just jump right in. This is my planner for 2023. This is my planner for 2024. I use the Plum paper planner, and I have at the beginning my goals that I set out for 2023. And I realize, looking back, that 2023 was a year of stabilization. I didn't want to be overly ambitious in setting any goals because I'm still getting used to so many new things in my life that I wanted to be very, very moderate and achievable in the goals that I set. So I'll share with you the goals that I set for 2023. And they're very simple. I just wanted to have at least a 10K increase in my net worth, which happened. Actually, exactly. I wanted to continue to build the relationship with my husband, to be the best mom that I can, and then to be present for my family. Those are very nebulous and I don't want to say easy to achieve goals, but I don't want to take any of them for granted, especially the net worth increase, because that meant that I was able to maintain equilibrium. I'm still employed, which is fantastic. I still have my day job, which is wonderful. And I'm very thankful for that source of income. I never want to lose sight of that, which also provides our healthcare benefits for the family, as well as my company-sponsored 401k with a 3% match. So I'm very thankful and aware of those things that I have right now. So those are my 4 goals for 2023. And again, they were all very, very moderate goals because 2023, I was just focused on maintaining. I was a new mom. We're newly married. We got married in the beginning of 2022. So we're just coming up on our 2-year anniversary. And frankly, I'm adjusting to having seen the result of 10 years of hoping and waiting and working toward this life. So I want to say that this is the life that I have been working towards for the past 10 years. And I am so thankful for that. Every day I want to be really aware of those, of that I have this life here. So I want to enjoy the life that I have right now and work toward building the life that I am ultimately wanting. So those were my goals for 2023 and how I did. I'm like, okay, well, again, not very ambitious at all, very moderate. And just to share some of the amazing things that I did, because I look back, I try to always kind of keep notes. What I like about this planner is there's like I use this section on the back for summaries of the year. And I usually do really well in filling out the summaries up until like September. And then I get a little, like, life gets a little crazy and then I forget to fill them out. But this year I went through and I filled it in retroactively. And I was really, really pleased by the things that we did. So I have a list of the things that I did. I also write my affirmations here, you can see. And I am really happy with the things that we ended up doing as a family. We traveled, we spent quality time together because a lot of the time that we do, here's my year recap. Bought a car free and clear. We had a 70th birthday party for my mom. Andre bought me 3 bouquets for my birthday, which just was a small thing. And no, it was a huge thing, and I really appreciated it. When I told him that, he went out the next day and bought me 3 more. So I'm like, all right. It's just really lovely. Connecting on a road trip. Our car got stolen. Having my daughter's birthday and christening. Trip to Toronto, first Father's Day, first Mother's Day. I took courses to keep increasing the value of my skills. For Easter at a country club. This is our first year filing taxes jointly. That was a huge thing. We got library cards together, New York Public Library cards together. We hung out with Andre's college friends who were just lovely. I met up with some of my college friends. We met up with some of my college friends in Central Park. And we had our first wedding anniversary in Cocoa Beach where we got married. So that was, that was huge and something that I really wanted at the time. And I'm so, so thankful that we did. So that was my year recap for 2023. Those are some of the amazing things that we did and were able to do. So I am so pleased with the way 2023 ended up. So moving on to 2024. So this part, and I'm taking notes for some timestamps for you guys, I'm gonna keep this really simple for 2024 because 2023 was a year of increase, or excuse me, 2023 was a year of stability, just stabilizing and getting used to this life that I have. 2024 is going to be the year of increase. That is my word for 2024 is increase. And I have just 2 goals. I wanna keep it super simple. My 2 goals are to increase my income and to upgrade my health. That's it. So I'll start with the increasing the income. And this is something that I talk about a lot on my channel. And as someone pointed out, I talk about it a lot, but maybe I could take a little bit more action. So I'm gonna sort of rephrase that politely because as someone else pointed out, slow progress is still progress. And I don't want to discount progress just because it's not aggressive. Progress is still progress. So I am working specifically this year on increasing my income, and the way I would like to do that and plan to do that is by maintaining my current day job and growing my business on the side. We will see how that goes. Always increasing the value of my skills so that the job that I'm qualified and able to perform for my day job continues to grow, right? I never want to be stagnant. But right now, my day job is very low stress. I work with amazing people and the work-life balance is very favorable. So I always want to be thankful for that and to show the gratitude for the job that I have while increasing growing my business. So so here's how I am planning, strategizing to grow my business. I made in 2023 a grand total of $515, and that is primarily from AdSense and Amazon affiliates. That's really all. And that is probably the lowest I have made in the past 3 years. I got monetized on YouTube in 2019. 2020 was a banner year. I made $1,700. And I've been not chasing 2020 as several digital creators have been. I have not earned as much as 2020 sense because I really haven't put the energy or the attention into it. So I am working on strategies to increase my business. My goal, and a number that feels like a stretch but achievable, would be $4,000 in 2024. That's my goal. That would work out to roughly $300 per month. The most I ever made, and that is something that I've made. I've made $300 per month with AdSense and Amazon affiliates. It would be fantastic to add in more streams of income. That would be wonderful. So that is something that I have the targets, and now I just need to figure out how to get there. So this is what I want. I want to fly this airplane. Now I just need to upgrade the airplane, because right now the engine that is in my airplane of income is, it's pretty weak. I know that I can make it stronger. So that is how I am working on my income. Here's how I'm working on upgrading my health. So I thought that because my BMI is in the healthy range, I'm about a 21 BMI, I'm 5'9", I fluctuate between 147, 146, 148 pounds, which I am shocked at because I'm gonna say I am not naturally on the slender side. I have to work to maintain a healthy BMI. I left to my own devices, I would not be this BMI, but I feel like running after a child and just my life in general, and the fact, I know for me, the fact that I'm working gives me structure, and structure is fantastic for me in terms of moderating my eating and my exercise. So all that to say, the way that I'm going to work on upgrading my health, I thought because I had a healthy BMI, I was fine. Not so, my friend, because I have trouble with my fasting blood sugar. So I want to get that under control. My fasting blood sugar now, I've not been able to get it under 100, which is pre-diabetic. And I have diabetes in my family, and I want to get on that now because I have such a sweet tooth, and I know this about myself. I really want to work to get that under 100 and keep it there. So for me, the plan for that, and I know this, is to aim to get at least 90 grams of protein a day. 110 would be better, 127 would be even better. I use the app Carb Manager to track my carbs. I used to use MyFitnessPal, but I just found out about Carb Manager, and I really like that because that gives you your macro breakdown on the main screen, so you see that immediately, which I love. That's Carb Manager to manage my carbs and intake. 30 minutes of movement each day, and then increasing my water, increasing my vegetables. We all know what to do, right? It's fairly easy to figure out what to do. It's a challenge to actually do it. So that is what I am doing in terms of upgrading my health. So that's my plan for 2024. Really simple, really direct. I think that my income goal is a stretch, and that's the plan on executing. So we'll see how all of this goes. It's a long, say it's a long year, but a year is a long time. And I think it's a Steve Jobs quote that people overestimate what they can do in a year and underestimate what they can do in 2 years. And I know that planning, that five-year, 10-year plan has really been helpful to me in the past, because when I worked from a 5-year plan before, I feel like I've seen that even though I take action steps toward reaching those goals, sometimes the miracles don't happen until like year 4.5. That's literally what happened in my case. So I always want to leave room for the miracle to happen and realize that growth takes time, and steady, sustainable growth takes a lot of time. So I want to be very mindful of that and accept and encourage incremental progress, not discard progress simply because it doesn't seem as fast or aggressive as I would like. So that's my plan. That's what I got. Happy New Year to you. Let me know your plans. How did you spend the New Year? How was your New Year's? I hope yours was great. We walked outside our front door to Central Park with the little one, and we saw the fireworks at midnight. So that was amazing. It was so much fun. She loved it. And then she was awake for the next 2.5 hours. So that wasn't so great, but it was such a wonderful time to be together. So I really enjoyed New Year's in Manhattan, this New Year in Manhattan. So thank you so much for watching, and as always, I hope you'll keep watching. Bye.